Instagram is one of the most visual platforms, but visuals alone don't work for everyone. In this video, we'll walk through simple, practical ways to make your Instagram posts, Reels, and Stories more accessible without complicating your workflow. In this video, we're going for small changes with a big impact. So let's start with your feed posts. If an image doesn't have alt text, a screen reader may simply read that as image. That means your content is completely invisible to part of your audience. You've heard it from us before, the fix is alt text. And Instagram does allow you to add custom alt texts so that screen reader users can get a description of what you're posting. Let's look in Instagram and show you how to do this. First, create a new post and then select your image. Move through the editing screens. On the Captions screen, select Advanced or More options. Select Accessibility and write alt text. Edit or replace the auto-generated alt text that Instagram provides. Again, just like Facebook, this is probably going to be pretty generic and not related to your post. So always just take a few minutes to write your own. Focus on what matters visually. Tap Done and then share your post. And you can also edit the alt text for existing posts. For this, open the post, tap the three dots in the upper right-hand corner, choose Edit, and then Edit Alt Text, update the description, and then save. A few tips we have for writing good alt text are skip phrases like image of or photo of because screen readers already detect that and announce it. Be sure to include any visible text. So if there are words in your image, put those in the alt text. Focus on purpose and how you want someone to feel when they see the image. You're not describing every detail. Next up, Reels. Reels rely heavily on sound, voiceovers, trending audio, or spoken explanations. Without captions, a lot of people miss the message. So every reel should be captioned. So again, let's jump into Instagram and see how to add these. Here, you can use Instagram's built-in auto-captions. So first, upload or record your reel. On the editing screen, tap More options. Scroll to Accessibility and then enable captions. Review and edit these captions. In general, any spoken words will come over, but again, be sure to add any other important auditory sounds that occur in the video. Then simply post your reel. Stories work just a little differently. Instagram does not support alt text for stories at this time. So inserting accessibility here comes from design choices. A couple things you can do to improve the accessibility for your stories is to be sure to caption all stories, even short ones. Add brief image descriptions as visible text when the image matters. Use large fonts, strong contrast, and simple layouts. If a story contains critical information like instructions, education, or announcements, consider adding it as a feed post too. If stories are a big part of your marketing, you can use AI tools like ChatGPT or Gemini to create accessible story templates. We'll leave a link in the description below to the blog that goes along with this video, where we've created an AI prompt that you can try out. Now let's talk more about text on images. Quote cards and promotional graphics are often hard to read. The text is too small or decorative, so it's hard to read, and there's often poor color contrast. So the key here is to design for readability first. Aim for at least a 4.5 to 1 color contrast ratio. Use large, legible fonts. Avoid decorative fonts. I know we love them, but try not to overuse them. And place text on solid or semi-transparent backgrounds. And remember, any text shown in the feed must be included in the alt text or directly in the post. Now, we also need to consider a few writing habits. If you're using hashtags, be sure to include them at the end of your post and be sure to use camel case. Again, if you're not familiar with camel case, that simply means make sure the first letter of each new word starts with an uppercase letter. If you're using links, be clear about what people will find if they click on it. Instead of vague directions or simply click here, explain where the link will go. For example, tap the link in our bio to read our full guide about decluttering your pantry. And of course, our beloved emojis. Just be sure to use them sparingly and put them at the end of a sentence, not in the middle in between words. Making your Instagram more accessible isn't about limiting creativity. It's about making sure your message actually lands. We want more people to interact and engage with your content, but we need to make it easy for them. We'll link the full blog post below about making your Instagram more accessible, and we'll also include the posts to accessible hashtags and social media accessibility. And if you'd like to get on our weekly newsletter to learn more about how to make all of your content more inclusive, check out the link below. We'd love to connect with you there.